All right, we got sound. Just running a test, guys. I just loaded some digital modes onto the computer, and I just want to see how this is going to run. Let me just see if I can get a few people in here. All right, let me just see. All right, let's just test this. What I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to click over. I want to try to run some digital mode here and just see if it runs right on the stream. I want to have my system set up to run anything that if anybody would remote in, I want to be able to make sure that they could do whatever. All right, let's flip over. Let me just see here a minute. All right, do we have audio? All right, let's just test this a minute, guys. I'm gonna go let's just run over to the FT8 mode. Okay, we got audio. Let's just fire this up once and just see what happens. All right, let's just fire this up and just see what happens once. We're just testing 10 meter FT8 on this computer system. This is a newer system that I set up with the help of Golf 5 Sugar Tango United, Mr. Stu, and I'm using this computer just for all of my ham radio things. So what I'm doing here is I've got I run a live stream. I mainly do DX. I don't do much digital at all, but just running a test here. I want my system to be able to run remote. If anybody wants to run remote on my system down the line, or if propagations are bad. I want to be able to do something else on the system. But our computers are used for everything in the house, but this one here is specifically for just my radio equipment here. So let's just check it out, see what's happening. Tomic, what's up? 15 meters. There's not much going on here on 10, I can tell you that right now. Just a little bit of activity. The bands weren't very good today on sideband, but anyways, just running some tests. This isn't going to be nothing serious. Weislaw, Sugar Papa 3 Fly. What kind of propagation do you have in Poland right now, buddy? Not much going on here. We've got some Italy, just a little bit left from Europe. The winter field day is going on. Let me just make sure all of this works. Okay, this takes too long on this. Let's halt this. Let's go to this FT4 mode. It's a lot faster. As you can see, I'm on 10 meters FT4, running some tests on the station. Let's just fire this up once. Let me see if I okay, so this camera, this one still works, and this one here works. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you guys are at. I'm coming from Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio here up on Lake Erie. This seems like everything's working fine. Tomic, where are you located at? If you're still on here. It seems like everything is working. We've got audio, we got video. Weislaw, is the audio okay? Everything okay? I can't tell from this end here. Seven people in the chat. Where are you guys at right now? Where are you located at that can hear me now? Ray, what's going on, brother? As you can see, I'm trying to be a computer guy. I'm trying to get my everything set up on this new computer. Not much going on here. I hope you're okay with the storm, Ray. I hope you're okay, buddy. We still got we got -1 and blue skies and sunshine. As you can see, well, you can't really see. I got the fire going. Dennis, what's up, buddy? How's everything in Michigan? Running a test here. Just put some digital modes on the new computer and just running them on the system here to see how everything works. Pretty much yeah, Ray, I hope everything's good with you, buddy. I mean, this As you can see, the bands are still open here, at least for me. Sideband was not very good today on 10 meters, but this band here, or this mode, you can see Europe is still coming in strong. We got the Netherlands, Germany coming in. It's still coming in quite strong. But like I said, I'm just running a test here. I want to make sure everything works properly. It seems like it's working on the stream. I'm not much of a digital guy here. I'm going to be the first to admit. What's going on in Bridgeport, New York, my friend? Hopefully you're ready for the Buffalo game today. We're going to be watching the games today. I guess go Buffalo Bills. I would like to see them beat the Chiefs. Let's get rid of some of this. But anyways, thanks for joining me on my test, guys. Like I told you before, I'm not a computer guy. This is all new. This is all a new computer system, and I'm just trying to load everything ham radio onto it, so it's all here. I mainly do a DX sideband, but I want to just have everything loaded up on my station here. This is 10 meters. The mode is FT4. We can flip over. Let's just try another band. Let's go to 15 real quick and check it out. We're going to stay on FT4 because it seems like it runs a lot faster. Now I am on a Mosley tri-band Yagi when I run on these bands here. Let's just give it a shot. Let's just give this a shot. Kilo Delta 2 United Tango Japan. Well, I'm glad you had fun on field day, buddy. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Ham radio, there's something for everybody. I didn't play field day. I was busy here with everything else going on around the house. But I'm glad you had a good time. Enjoy your family. That's what it's all about. It doesn't look like much is going on here on this on 15 here anyway. At least on this FT4 mode. Hey Ray, you got digital on your system? It must not be getting out anywhere, but that's okay. We're just running a test. Happy Sunday to you, my friend. What's up, Richard? Testing out some new things on the new computer. How are you? How's everything in the UK? I hope you got everything battened down, buddy. I heard you got some storms. All right, so we're I tell you what, this really isn't my cup of tea, but I can see there's a lot of people that like this. Seems like the band is just loaded. A lot of people do digital modes. What's up, Paul? Come on in and answer me, buddy. Mike Zero Papa Charlie Zulu, come on in and answer me so we could talk about it a little bit here. All I do is talk to myself. I'm used to having the microphone and the headphones on. Yeah, Richard, I'm glad the antenna's still in one piece. I heard you got the bad storm going on. There's Sugar Papa 3 Fly. It's about time, Wyslaw. Thanks for answering me, buddy. I've been trying all morning, working with Sugar Papa 3 Fly, trying to rock all the bands, and we've been having issues. But anyways, it's all about having fun. All about having fun. If any of you guys are into this FT8 stuff, when I first, we got it, Wyslaw. When I first put this on here, it's in the standard white mode, and very, very bright. I sat here for a while, and it actually gave me a headache. It hurt my eyes. The screens, I got two big curved screens here, and they hurt my eyes. So what I did was I installed the dark mode, and had to do a little bit of configuring with the dark mode because some of the colors were just too bright. And finally got it to where I can look at it and it's not killing my eyes or anything like that. But yeah, I tell you what, a lot of people on this, a lot of people. These bands are rocking. 15, they weren't lying. 15 is very busy here. I'm just running this FT4. We got Greece, the Ukraine. Wyslaw came in from Poland. Good to get you, buddy. Maybe we could try another band here. It seems to be working fine. This isn't what I'm going to be doing all the time. I could tell you that now. I'm more of a sideband talker, a DXer, but I just wanted to have everything, like I said, on my system. Yeah, the field day, I think the field day goes on all day long today, I think, anyways. Let's just check something else here real quick. Well, here's another station out of Italy. So 15 is still working. We can try 12 meters. We could just run the bands real quick. Wyslaw, if you're still on here, if you want to try 12, we could try 12. Not sure which system you use. Did you use the original or the other one? Fly, what'd you use? We'll just end it right there with that one. Let's erase this and let's head over to 12 meters real quick. All right, I'm on 12 right now, guys. We're just going to run FT4 because it seems like it runs fast. Paul, can you do 12 meters? Let's send something out here and just see what happens. All right, Paul, let's see if we can make this happen. Like I said, I don't know anything about this. I don't know if I've got this set up properly in the settings or this frequency. I don't know if I have it set up right. This Fox 4 station's been following me around. I wonder if he's in the chat here at all. Wyslaw, you on 12 meters in Poland? Come on and give me a holler. All right, Paul. I'm looking for you, brother. There's Germany. So we still have propagation on 12 meters anyway. tell you what, when I was on Adam, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me, buddy. I'm running some testing. Can you do 12 meters, Adam? Yeah, when I was on sideband today, it's crazy. I listened to a couple other DXers in the States on the East Coast, and they were just rocking it. But for some reason, Ohio today did not have great propagation. Echo 70 November Alpha. Yeah, I don't normally run digital mode, but thanks for joining me anyways. I just, with my new computer system, I wanted to load everything ham radio onto this system. So I loaded up the digital modes. I'm hoping down the road here, when Station Master 3 is complete, we'll have it on the system here, and anybody that wants to run my station, whether it's digital mode or sideband, you're more than welcome. And I just want to make sure everything is on the system and everything works proper if somebody's going to do it. But yeah, I normally am a sideband DXer. I'm not into the digital modes, but hey, it's cool for everybody. Cool for everybody. I know, Weislaw, you know, when I don't have the headphones on, I'm just talking to myself. It's a little different doing this. A little different doing this. But oh well. It's Sunday. Let me see. Oh boy. Paul, it scrolled up. I don't know what your call sign was, Paul. It is like talking to the wall. It's like talking to the wall and watching paint dry. But you know what? I guess there's a thing for everybody. I normally don't do this, but hey, it works on the system. I'm not a computer guy, and I did this stuff myself, so I'm kind of happy. What's going on there, Radio Elmer? Where are you located at? November 3 Whiskey Echo Radio. Welcome into Cleveland, Ohio. My name is Jim, and I'm just west of the big city. Normally I DX on sideband, but anyways. Good afternoon to Harrisburg, PA. Go Eagles. I hope you're going to watch the game today, my friend. That one comes on, I think, first. I think it's 3 o'clock, something like that. It's only 12 o'clock in the afternoon here. Boy, I tell you what, you can fill the log here on this thing. Do you think the Eagles have a chance? Weislaw, come on in on 12 meters, brother. Log me up. I'm trying my best here, man. I'm like, just like Whiskey Echo Radio, so I'm talking to the wall. I wish there was somebody here to talk to. This was 12 meters. Maybe we could try something else. Maybe we could rock over to 17. Oh boy. That's a kick you know where when you talk Steelers here in Browns country, buddy. I tell you what, my team took a shit this year, boy. Everything they've done. But anyways, yeah, I didn't think the Steelers would get very far. But hey, you made it to the playoffs anyways. That's more than what I could say. But good luck to the Eagles anyways in your state. Let's do one more here. This test is going longer than what I thought it would go. You got 15 people in here anyways, and it was just a test. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. What's up, Anton? What's going on, buddy? Come on in and join me, buddy. I'm running a test on the new computer system. Hey, November 3, Whiskey Echo Radio. How long ago are you talking, buddy? What year are you talking about with the scrimmages? As you can see, 12 meters here is still rocking. What I have outside, I've got a 12 meter mono band dipole up on the tower. And for 12 and 17 right now, I have to run mono band dipoles. My Yagi is only 10, 15, and 20. Hopefully we're going to be putting up the new one here in the spring. It's going to cover all the bands, so you won't have to flip antennas around. Right now we got mono banders for all the other ones. But anyways, yeah, the 90s, pretty cool, pretty cool. Sugar Papa 3 Fly, I see you, brother. Hold on, I'll get you on the next over. Let this German station finish up. Wonder why we couldn't get you earlier. Now we're getting you on this one. Next one will be 17 meters. But yeah, just running a monoband dipole here on 12. Well, you know what? Real quick, Whiskey Echo Radio there. What's your name? It's a lot easier if I know your name. If you would, please. I don't have QRZ pulled up on here. I'm just having a little fun here. Come on in, Weislaw. Let's check this out on 12 meters, buddy. Hey, Chris. There we go. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Chris, what are you running? Are you on right now on 12 meters? Papa Charlie 4 Alpha Delta. Good afternoon from Cleveland, Ohio. Weislaw, don't let me down, brother. What's going on? Well, if you're not on the radio, Chris, this is probably like watching paint dry for you, brother. Weislaw, I got to stop this thing because obviously we're not making contact. There's 17 people in there watching this stuff go up and down. Yes, I remember you calling in. Of course I do. Weislaw, let's try it one more time. Yeah, Chris, I work for Ford Motor Company. I've been with them for 31 years. I work at the Brook Park engine plant over here by Cleveland Hopkins Airport, and I've been there 31 years. I've got maybe another 10 to go before I can retire. I'll be 54 here in this isn't working. 54 in July. But I love this hobby. I mean, this is my go-to. I do a lot of fishing. I spend a lot of time with the better half out on the lake. We do a lot of walleye fishing, and one of my other big hobbies is the hunting and ham radio. As you can see, you can't really see on all of them, but there's 9 deer on the wall here in the family room. Yeah, you know what? I meant to tell you, I can't remember what, I think we talked about the air rifle. I wanted to tell you the one my son has, but it's in his bedroom on the gun rack. It's a crack barrel. let me stop this here and let's get off of this here. This is not doing anything. Let's go over to 17. Anybody want to join me on 17 meters? Let's just give it a shot. I don't even know what's going on. We'll try this FT4, like I said. If it doesn't get exciting here, Chris, I'll just get up from this chair and go get the damn thing. Show you what it is. I cannot remember what the brand of it is. Harry, what's going on in Germany, buddy? Chris, you ought to try this sometime. Just talk to yourself. You don't get very far with the conversation, but anyways, you get 22 people listening to you ramble on. Let's try 17. Anybody want to join me here? I'm on 17 meters. That's what I told my son all the time. And you want to know something funny, Adam? You'll laugh at this. I got that damn gun in there in the box, that Red Ryder. I'm going to walk away from here in a minute and go get the thing. I've got the Red Ryder in there in the box, never opened up. It's sitting in the closet. How come nobody's answering me on this 17 meters here? Boy, nobody's answering this here. Maybe 17 is not... Well, you know what? What did you did SDR in the 90s? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's cool. I'll tell you where I came from here. Back in the day, I got my license in 91. I got my ticket. And what got me into ham radio was I grew up as a child when I was young. My father had I was into CB, and my father put a big station at our house for me, and I had a Cobra 2000. I had an amplifier. It did about 250 watts, and I had a tower at the house. Boy, there's nobody answering this 17. I had a tower at the house. Let's try this a minute. I don't mean to bore you guys, just rambling on. Anyways, I had the 2000. I had a tower at the house, and I had a PDL2 about 50 feet, and it was on the CB bands, and a couple of my buddies introduced me to the upper channels, and I took my radio to a shop. There we go. I took my radio to a shop not too far away, and they put all the frequencies in the radio. I had the uppers and lowers, and I hung out up on 27555 and DX'd all over the world. I mean, I had a ball with that. Talked all over, just like I do with the ham radio. I was doing it back then with what I had. And I can remember my neighbors, oh my goodness, back then my neighbors hated me because if I got on, a lot of times back then it went into your TV, got into all your stuff. But that's how I started. I've got QSL cards. No, I wasn't Alpha Tango, believe it or not. I was in the Sugar Delta. I was in the Sugar Delta group there back in the early 90s. I got all the, I still have all of the directories and everything, I think, put away somewhere. But I was a Sugar Delta member. And I talked to a lot of Alpha Tangos all over the world. But that's how I started. And then I went and took the test and got my ham license. got some equipment. I had the Kenwood 440, the 430, had all that stuff, and then the sunspot cycle ended. Life happened. I got married, had some kids, and the radio was the last thing on my mind. But then as I got a little bit older, the fire lit again, and I got back into it, and I love it. I love it. It's my go-to. Takes away all my stress. I'm running a 101 Delta here. I run a KW. I got a Mosley Classic 33 up on the tower. I live right up on Lake Erie, so it's a perfect place, perfect angle into Europe. Got a new computer I set up specifically for my radio equipment. And yeah, that's that. But anyways, that's how I started back in the CB days. I don't know if any of you guys were into CBs back then. Adam, did you run CB at all? I was in CB back in the day when I was a child, when I was 8, 9, 10 years old, and I had this base station at home. I could even remember, I don't know if you guys were in it when you had to give your registered call sign for CB when you signed off. You had your we'll just say your call sign. All right, Weislaw, you gone, buddy? Thanks for hanging out with me. I got Poland coming in here on 17 now, Weislaw, believe it or not. Thanks for testing with me, buddy. I appreciate it. John, what's up, buddy? How are you? You know what, Chris, I remember the 2510. You know, a lot of people had the 2510. I ran the 2950. I had the 2000, and then I got the 2950. I don't know how many people had that radio, but I think the 2950 was like the 7300 today. I think everybody had them. For about 250 bucks, you could have it. Paul, what's up, buddy? Here we go. Sorry, I'm just rambling on, man. You know what? The 2970, isn't that the one that did 100 watts? What's up there, Glenn? How are you, buddy? Thanks for joining me. I'm running some tests here. K4 Golf Hotel Charlie, a good afternoon from Cleveland. I don't know if you're a subscriber to me or not, but my name is Jim, and I'm just west of Cleveland. I normally DX on sideband. And there we go. Papa Charlie Zulu. Yeah, but you know what, Chris? You could open those radios up. I remember when I brought that radio home, and you just pull the pin, move it over, and plug it in. And there you go, all your frequencies. I ended up, I don't know if you guys know that I sent all of my radio equipment to a good friend of mine. He's still into CBs. His name's John. He's in South Carolina. Great guy. I watch he's got a YouTube channel, Mower Junkie. I don't know if any of you guys know Mower Junkie on the YouTube. He's big into CB radios. Great guy. I sent him all my equipment down there and let him have fun with it. Set him an amplifier and a few other items. He's got my 2950. And I sent him a Dozy test center. I had everything for, usually when there's a hobby, we got it. Mike Zero, Papa Charlie Zulu, thanks for 17. Usually when there's a hobby, I go all out, you know. When I was into CBs, I went all out. Yeah, Adam, I sent him. He's got a video opening the boxing of all the stuff I sent him. Um, that was all my equipment. I had it in storage forever. I sent him a 2950, a Dozy test center, a 500 watt amplifier, and I ended up sending him a big Pyramid, I think it was a 35 amp power supply. He could have a lot of fun with it. I wasn't using it anymore, and he gets enjoyment out of it. That's all that matters to me. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it, buddy. I'm glad you stuck around with me here. This isn't too exciting. I'm just rambling on to myself. But, hey, having a good time. Yeah, you know what? I think he runs that tram antenna. You know, back in the day, I had the PDL2, and then when I moved here to my house, I had a Mako 4-element Yagi up on the tower for 11 meters. And that was up there until I got back into ham radio again, and then I took it down and put a new tower up and everything, because I had a TV tower, and it wasn't going to hold the equipment that I have now. But yeah, pretty cool. You know, everybody's got a story. Everybody has a story of how they left radio, got back into radio. Glenn, you had the 2950. That's the one I had, buddy. That radio was great. I love that radio. And the Antron 99. You know what? Back in the day, the Antron was a thing, and then it became something else. It was some other. But when I was in the CB radio, a lot of the guys I talked to, everybody had CBs back then at their houses in the 80s. You had your Moonrakers, Moonraker 4. You had the PDL2. You had the Super Scanner. If any of you guys remember the Super Scanner, Ranger, yeah, the IMAX 2000. Yep, that's right. And you had the Super Scanner. You had the Starduster. Anybody have a Starduster? You remember that one? It looked like an arrow. Crazy. But anyways, yeah, that's how I got into it. Glenn, where are you located at? Glenn, where are you living at? I'm up here in Cleveland, just west of Cleveland, right up on Lake Erie. Alabama, cool. Good afternoon to Alabama. You know, we had also back then, you had something called a big stick. I don't know if the big stick became the Antron, but the Antron, I think, became the IMAX 2000, something like that. But I tell you what, when I chat with John, I'll chat with him on email. I don't have anything to work 11 meters, so I can't talk. I go down and listen. I'll listen to 11 meters, and I could see how those people get frustrated down there. You don't hear too many people above the frequencies anymore. It seems like they're on that 38 lower sideband. But it's just, I don't know how you could put up with that. You just sit there with people playing noisemakers and music and everything else. It just seems like it would drive you crazy. Either drive you to ham radio or drive you up above where I started, up around 27,555. That was where I started anyways. I had so many friends over in Europe, all over the world. Nothing better than this hobby we got. But anyways, I think this is going to be, we'll put a bow on this here in a minute. There's a winter field day going on here in the States. Glenn, I was Sugar Delta. I was a Sugar Delta member. That's what I was. And I worked the world, buddy. And it's amazing on 11 meters. I work the world just like I do here at my house. Every day. I can remember when the Kuwaiti war was going on. Friends of mine over in the Netherlands ran a special station with some people in Kuwait, and they ran down the frequency they were on. I'll never forget it. It was 26790, and when I could get down there and go in between frequencies with the 2000 and turn the power on, I got right into Kuwait. I thought that was the greatest thing ever. Now I got so many friends in Kuwait on, from ham radio. It's a little bit different, but back then, as a young lad, getting into Kuwait and that, was a big thing. Yeah, 26285 was the call frequency, I believe, down there. And then 27555. I still remember those days. I've got books and books of QSL cards. I remember giving out the P.O. box. That was how you used to do it. There was no QRZ. Every person you talked to, if they wanted a QSL, you gave them your P.O. box and your address, and that was how you exchange QSL. And I went to my post office box, and there would be 20, 30 cards in there at a time. Anton, did you get through with me on this? I don't even know where the hell we're at. We're on 17 meters. Did you happen? I think you got through. I'm going to check one more band, and then I'm going to call it. This one here ain't going through. Let's just, for the hell of it, let's go over to 20 meters. I'm on the Yagi. Well, Chris, so did I. So did I. I had the small one. And there was times where I would get, back then what I collected was flags. And anybody that wanted anything from me, I sent it out. I mailed everything. I mailed from license plates. Some people collected license plates. I collected big flags. They would send me big flags. I've got flags from all over the place. And I would plaster the walls with the flags, and they would come, wrapped up. It was a little bit different with the mail. Yeah, Chris, it'd come to the same, you have it sent to the same thing. I loved it. I loved it. And I would mail out everything. I mean, people would ask me for whatever. Let's try 20 meters here real quick. They would ask me for, big thing back then was license plates. Or they would want a flag or something from the States. Whatever they wanted, I would send it. And it was cheap. You could mail a QSL card out for 50 cents. And if you had a special station, there's Papa Charlie 4. You had a special station, it would be, you'd put $1 in there. 50 cents went to postage, 50 cents went to making the card. And it was great. I loved it. But that's how I got in. I got in the hobby, and you'll talk to a lot of people on the radio where they got in the hobby and they left. And then life happened, and then they get back into it. And a lot of people, they just, it's like riding a bicycle. They don't forget anything. When I got into it and all these new digital modes and all that stuff. Anton, what's going on, buddy? How come it's not coming through? I'll give you one more shot here. Well, you know what? This isn't working there, Anton. I don't know what happened, buddy. I apologize. Chris, you could get all kinds of stuff. The mail was different. You didn't have to explain yourself. I just sent some fishing baits. Get this, I just sent some fishing baits that I use out in the lake. I bought new ones, and I sent them to a buddy of mine over in Kuwait. And I mailed them out last week. And they're in a small box, you know, nothing big. But I had to fill out the most custom forms and this and this and this. You know, is it hazardous, this and this? What do you got in there? These are walleye baits, not bass baits. I've got a lot of bass baits because we bass fish a lot too, but these were walleye baits, big crankbaits. And, you know, I had to, it was like pulling teeth to mail this stuff over there. He sent me a big box of stuff. This isn't working. He sent me a big box of stuff, and it seemed like he had no trouble. Oh, it is for walleyes? What I use here, we use bandits. If you walleye fish, we use bandits. We use some Rapalas, a few other things, Smithwicks. But you see on my QRZ page, that's what I do. I chase walleye. I got a walleye boat. I got a Starcraft loaded walleye boat that we live out on Lake Erie. I'm about less than 5 minutes from the ramp. But anyways, that's the thing that we do here. But anyways, hey, this was cool, guys. I got to ramble on. I'm watching paint dry here, and just rambling on with you guys. I'm glad you joined me anyway. I had somebody to talk to. I don't know what you guys got planned for the rest of the day, but whatever it is, I hope you have a good one. It's only 12:30 here. Football is going to start at, I think, 3:30 in the afternoon, the first game. And this isn't working anymore, so we're going to stop this. But anyways, thanks for joining me, guys. Like I said, normally I DX on sideband, but I just wanted to test this out, and it seems like everything's working fine. Any last comments? Chris, anybody? 11 meters, anybody? I'll take one more comment and then I gots to go. Adam, where can you Adam, I need to get you in the log. Where can you work at? We could try it. Chris, have a good day, buddy. Go Eagles. I know you're a Steelers fan, but go Eagles. All right, let me just wrap this German station up. Yeah, I'm not an FT8er. Not an FT8er, Adam. We could always try 10 if you want to try 10. If you're on there right now, we could try 10 meters and see if I could get you in the log. Anton, have a great day, buddy. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I've got just a few people left in here. Everybody's falling off the cliff. All right, you eat your breakfast. I'm going to get out of here. My testing is done. I've been on here, shoot, almost an hour rambling on. Thanks, Paul. See you later, Chris, Anton, whoever's left in the chat. I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for following me. I really appreciate it. Giving me somebody to chat with and bringing back the old days with the 11 meters. 73s, guys. Have a good one. Oh, yeah, that's right. We did work on 10, Adam. I got so many QSOs, I can't remember, buddy. I can't remember. You guys have a good one. Thanks so much for joining me. NX8T. We're going to get out of here and get ready for football. Happy Sunday to everybody. 73s.